Hi everyone. Hope you had a lovely week. This week's verse is coming from Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1, and it reads, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen." That's the verse, that's the scripture for this week. And according to me, this verse is telling us that we need to strengthen, to work on our faith in God. We need to put faith in everything we do. No matter what you do in your daily life, you need to live your life hopeful and having faith for the best, because when you just give everything to God, He works it out for you. It says, even the things you have not yet seen. This verse simply tells us that we have faith. When we have faith in God, even the things that we cannot touch, the things we cannot see, things that are not visible to us, God works them out for our good. Sometimes you have faith for a good life, but there are so many things that are affecting your good life, so many battles. But when you have faith that God is going to make your life the goodness that you're hoping for, or you're praying for, you're having faith for, God works it out for you. Some things happen in your life and you don't know how they're happening. Some battles are fought with your knowledge or even without your knowledge, and God is fighting them for you. God is fighting all battles for you, visible and invisible. Battles that you don't even know you're fighting. God just does them for you. God just aligns everything for you because you have faith in Him. Even when we don't know what the future holds for us, we just have to have faith that God is going to put everything in our favor. We just have to have faith that everything is going to work out for us. An example of circumstances that require you to really have strong faith is if you're going into labor, or if you're going to the theater, you go in with faith. Your family, the family you're living outside, the family members that are outside waiting for you, or waiting, whatever is happening in the hospital, even the doctors, they are just trusting in God. You yourself, because when you're going into labor, or when you're going for C-section, or even when you're, no matter whatever procedure it is, you have faith. You buy clothes for the babies, you have names ready. All that is having faith. So even in other things that are happening in our lives, why don't we have faith in God? Everything, let's just have faith that God is going to work it out. When you're facing a challenge, God is going to work it out. When you're being threatened, something is threatening you, God is going to work it out. Just have faith in Him, because God always works it out for us, even things that are not seen. Just live your life knowing that everything is okay, because you're trusting in God. You've put your whole trust in God, and God cannot disappoint us. Our God is faithful. He's faithful. He cannot disappoint us. He cannot abandon us. He's just a perfect God. So what do? We just hold everything and hand it over to Him. All we need to do is pray and practice. How do we practice? We practice by being faithful to Him. We practice by living according to His word. We practice by trying so much to trust in Him, because when you trust in Him, you give Him also the ability to work out things in your favor. Because if you don't trust in Him, He's doing A and then you're doing B, and things just don't work out. So sometimes all we need to do is to trust in God, is to have faith in God. So anything this week, just trust in God. Just have faith in God in whatever you're doing, in whatever is happening, even when you're driving to work, when you're driving home, when you're going for meetings. Just trust in God that you're going to arrive safely. Your meetings are going to be successful. Your work day is going to be good. Your interviews are going to, you're going to succeed in your interviews. your proposals are going to receive fundings. In everything you're doing, just trust in God. And our God is perfect. He never fails us. He's a faithful God. He's an awesome God. He's our Father. He's so loving. So this new week, hope this applies to everything you're doing, everything you're planning. And yeah, have a nice, blessed week. Bye bye. Until next week.